Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I did a somewhat similar video to this like a while back. Maybe it was a year ago almost, I think. So it was basically about designer bags that are popular that I would not be buying. And this time I figured I'd talk about some trend bags that I see going on either through 2020 or the beginning of 2021. Some things that I've seen. Some of these bags have been around for a while. Most of them are a bit newer, but I just wanted to kind of weigh in on them. They're ones that I've been seeing throughout Instagram, that I've seen a lot of influencers with, and they're just bags that I'm either completely not feeling or they're bags that I kind of like, but I just could not see myself with. So I figured I'd go through those because it seems like a lot of you guys liked that last video. Also, I do get a lot of DMs about, do I like this bag? Do I like that bag? So I figured I'd just kind of weigh in on the ones that I don't really think are worth it or that I don't really think are cute. So the first one is a Balenciaga bag, and it is the Balenciaga Hourglass bag. I had to actually look up what this bag was called because I had no idea, but I know that I have seen it all over Instagram, and it has been quite popular recently. I like it kind of, but not enough to a point where I'd spend like $2,000 something on it. I don't even think that it's that I like the bag. I think that it's that I've seen it on enough people styled really well that I'm like, okay, I kind of see it, but also at the same time, like, I'm just not buying it. It just seems like such a trend bag to me. Like, hey, if you have it and you style it well, I love that. And if you love it, great. But I do not love it. So it's just one of those things where I just cannot get with it. But also I am not a big Balenciaga fan in general. So I mean, that kind of might be part of it too. I cannot get with that one. And I really don't like coming and just saying like negative things about bags because I know that there are people out there that really love them and really use them well. And if that's the case, don't take offense to this, but I'm just gonna be completely honest with my opinions here. If you love a bag that I don't love, it's fine. Like, we all have different opinions. It's not a big deal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say my completely honest opinions over here. Don't take offense to them because they're just bags at the end of the day, and fashion is all personal preference anyway. Oh my God, you guys, when I'm facing this way, I can see out of my window, and my window faces like other apartments, like where you can see their balconies, and they're not far away. Like, it's like close, like it's still in the same complex. I just can see like across like a split area, and there's someone outside in their underwear, and like it's distracting, and like I don't know why they're out there in their underwear. Like, I just feel like maybe they don't think that other people can see them, but I don't see how you could think that other people can't see you. Like, you're standing there in your underwear. So that's happening. Anyway, so I was slightly distracted. But anyway, let's get back to the point. The Balenciaga Hourglass bag, it's just not for me. If it was something that was like maybe like $500-600 type of thing, and I'd be like, you know what, I'm gonna buy it, wear it for a season, and then sell it, you know, I might be able to get into that. But for a bag that has the price of a more classic bag, like, I'm not dealing with that trend bag for that price. I'm just not about to do it. I'm sorry, but I can't. Okay, so the next one might ruffle a few feathers. I do not care. I don't like this bag. I don't get it. I don't see why it's a thing right now for how much it costs. It's the, I have to read the thing because I forgot what it's called. So it's the Prada Satin mini bag with the artificial crystals. And I'll put like the little clip up here because I get the point of it, and I love things that have like rhinestones and crystals on them. Like, I'm sitting here in front of a pair of like fully crystal, some of my favorite shoes, like just fully crystalled out. So it's not that I don't like, what is it technically, like strass items, because I do like them when they're done well. But this just honestly, like, if you look up close at these, I'm gonna try to get like an up close. I'll include like an up close picture of it. If you look up close on these, this doesn't even look like it's like a quality item, and it's $1,700. It's out of stock right now because everybody bought it, and I've seen them pre-loved and stuff like that. You could get that kind of stuff and you can still buy it, but if that's something that you like. But I don't get it. Like, it does not look like it is something that was made by a like actual designer. Like, it doesn't look like, it looks like somebody just like, not somebody who's good at it, because I've seen people who are really good at like putting crystals, putting like those Swarovski crystals on everything, and like doing full bags, and I've seen people who are really good at them. I've done like some of that type of work myself, and I think it's beautiful when it's done correctly. So that's not the problem. The problem is the way that these are put on, the fact that they're all the same size, and the way that they're spaced. I don't like it. Like, it just doesn't give me luxury at all. Like, honestly, it is not. I just don't see it. I don't see it. If you see it, great. And that bag makes you happy, wonderful. But it is not for me. And I absolutely would not spend that money on it. I just don't get it. I love sparkly stuff too. And I like the Prada bag, like the shape of the bag and everything. I like that. But I just don't understand why they did it that way. They had the chance to make like a really beautiful, like crystallized bag, something really gorgeous, and they did this, and I just don't get it. Like, I don't see why people are hunting this bag down and spending that much money on it. I haven't seen very many people like style it well. If you have seen them, let me know who they are, because I want to see some good ones. Like, that makes me happy. Anytime somebody even styles a bag, that even if I don't like the bag, if they style it well and they look good with it, I love to see it. So if anybody has anyone that they've seen style it well, or if you styled it well, like, let me know in the comments, because I want to know about it. I want to see it. But to me, I just have not been impressed with this bag. I have not been impressed with seeing people style it. I have not been impressed with anything about it. And I don't get it, because that, like, I keep seeing unboxings of this. I keep saying, oh my God, I found the rare Prada bag. Like, like, why? Okay, but anyway, that's enough about that bag. Let's move on to the next one. So the next one is not like a new bag, but the colors that are like popular right now are pretty new. So it's the Louis Vuitton On The Go tote. Now, I didn't really love this tote in the classic colors to begin with. Like, they had like black and like cream, and they had the like just the brown like Louis Vuitton colors and stuff like that. So they had those ones, and I was already not that big of a fan of those. And then they came out with these really colorful. The colors are really pretty. I like the colors of them. I just don't like them on this bag. I don't get it. This is another one of those things where, like, I see people and they're so happy about it, and I love that. Like, I want to see people happy. I love that. You love it, great, like I said, but I just don't understand it. And people seemed like they were just like all over this bag. Okay, so I did a poll on Instagram actually of the On The Go tote in this blue color, and 192 people voted that it was cute, and 42 people said that it was not cute. So that's 82% and 18%. And I'm just surprised by that. Like, I actually think that in general, overall, if I saw somebody with it, I'd be like, oh, cute bag. Like, but it's not cute to a point where I would ever even consider buying it. And it's not a vibe for me, but a lot of people really seem to like it. Okay, the next one's also Louis Vuitton, actually. I have been not really liking a ton of the newer Louis Vuitton stuff, so that's not really surprising. But the next one is the Louis Vuitton Cousin, C-O-U-S-S-I-N is how it's spelled. And I have seen this bag like kind of popping off online lately, and I don't get it. I actually did a poll on this one too on my Instagram like not too long ago, and a lot of people agreed with me, saying that this was just not it. I asked, was it hot or not? 32% of people said hot, and 68% said not. So I feel like I got some people agreeing with me on this one, but I still see it all over social media. So it seems like a lot of other people do really like this bag. I just, with like that chunky chain, it's giving me Bottega Veneta, and I don't love Bottega Veneta. I'm sorry, like, I feel like I'm just kind of a picky person. I like very like classic bags and like some of the more out there bags, but I think that that's probably why I have issues with some of the newer things that are out right now. But that's just me. But yeah, this bag I do not like at all. I think that it looks like a fake Louis Vuitton bag to me. Like, it looks like a fake Bottega Veneta bag, actually. Like, not even like a fake Louis Vuitton bag. Like, the chain doesn't, for at least from a distance, I have not seen it. I don't think I've seen it in person. I don't think they had it when the last time I went to a Louis Vuitton store. I don't think they had it. So I don't think that I've ever seen this I don't recall seeing it in person. But to me, it just seems like it looks cheap. Like, I see the chain and it doesn't look like a quality chain. Like, maybe it's different in person. Maybe it's like super heavy quality material. I do not know, but that is just not something that I can really get with. I don't like it. That's not one that I'm changing my mind on. There are some bags, like, so I've done this type of video before, like I said, and there are some bags that I change my mind on. Like, for example, I have the Dior saddle bag right here, and that is a bag in my last video was a bag that I said that I would never purchase. So I do change my mind on things. There was a lot of Dior stuff that I said that I would never purchase, and now I'm a little bit into Dior. So like there's some things I changed my mind on, but this one, no, I'm not changing my mind on that one. No, that's not happening. So speaking of Bottega Veneta, this next one is Bottega Veneta, and it is the Jody bag. Now I'm actually not gonna roast this bag because I don't hate it. Now this seems like something that I would not like, but I think it's okay. But the problem that I have with it is the price. Like, so I think that the one that people are going for is maybe the mini size, because the small still looks pretty big. I think it's the mini size that a lot of people have that I see online. Let me look at the price for the mini though, because I'm looking at the price for the small. Maybe this price for the small is just like a lot. But when I looked at the price of this bag, I was like, what? Because, what? Oh, okay. I see why people are getting the mini. I get it. Okay, so the mini is $1,790. The small is $3,350, I think. I just looked at it. Yeah, $3,350 is for the small size, but the mini is only $1,800. So I kind of get where people are coming from with this one. Now, I would not pay $3,000 something for the small, but I understand a little bit better the $1,800. Now, one thing about Bottega Veneta though, I feel like their older bags look a lot like their newer bags. So since they're the same kind of style, I think that buying one of these like pre-loved, like a pre-loved Bottega bag is gonna be a better option than the newer bags. And that's part of the reason that I won't buy one of them, because I have seen pre-loved ones for a lot cheaper. And one thing that I really care about when it comes to bags is like price for the value. So I don't want to pay a bunch for something brand new if I can find something very similar or something that's the same pre-loved from a couple years ago. So that's something that I'm very big on. So I think that that's part of why I wouldn't purchase this bag. I think that it's just an okay style. Like, I don't think that it's anything like wonderful. I don't think it's the cutest bag ever. Like, I'm surprised that it's as popular as it is because it just looks very bland to me, but it's okay. Like, I don't think it's that bad. It's okay. It's okay. So I favorited this one on Fashion File earlier since I knew I was going to talk about Bottega Veneta, but this bag is pretty similar and it's about the size, I would say it's about the size of the small Jody bag. It looks pretty similar in size. It could be a little bit off, but it looks pretty similar in size. And since the small Jody is $3,350 new, this bag is $635. It's completely authentic. It's from Fashion File and it's $635. So the only thing that's different is that it doesn't have like the little knot detail on it. But also for this to be such a simple bag, like they look very, very close to the same, and one is $600 and one is $3,400. Like, that's a big difference. So for something like that, I just don't see how I could feel that that's a good deal purchasing it new. Like, I don't know, but I guess that's kind of getting off track. Either way, I am not gonna be buying this bag. I feel like if I were to change my mind on any of the ones on the list, though, it would be this one, because I don't think that it's bad. I think that it might grow on me. It might be one of those where it's okay right now, but then I absolutely adore it like in a month. So we'll see what happens with that one. Honestly, I don't know. The next one's the Chanel 19, and I actually mentioned this in my last video, but this just goes to show, because I said in the last video that the Chanel 19 is one that I will not be changing my mind on, and I still haven't changed my mind on it. I have seen it in some cute colors. Probably the best color that I've seen in this was the green color, and I'll show you guys a picture of it, but that's probably the best color that I've seen where I got close enough to being like, it's kind of nice. But other than that, like I still feel the same way about the Chanel 19. I didn't think that it was going to still be this popular, to be honest. Like, I still see a lot of people like, and I just feel like this bag is going to be gone in a little while. I don't believe that it's going to feel like a classic in a while. Like, I just don't think that that's going to be the case. It's Chanel, so it's got some great resale value right now, like, which is really good. But at the same time, like, I don't like it. I can't get with it. And some people have said that it really grew on them, which is why I wanted to like put it back in this video again, because I did want to see if it grew on me. I said it wouldn't, and sometimes I'm wrong. So I am here now, like almost a year later, saying that no, it did not grow on me. And I still don't like the Chanel 19. You know what, since we're talking about it, I'll just do the next Chanel bag on my list right now. It's gonna be the last one, but I'll just do it now. So it's the Chanel vanity case, that one that comes on the chain. It's like a little thing that you zip around. I don't get it. Like, you can't fit stuff in there. Like, why are so many people buying this bag? Like, yes, it's kind of cute, but at the same time, what? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Like, why? Like, why are so many people buying this bag? Like, yes, it's kind of cute, but at the same time, what? Like, I don't understand. I don't get it. Like, this is one where I can see how you could like kind of fall in love with it and just be like, I just really like it because it's cute and adorable. Because honestly, I have my, I don't even know if you can see it. It's, I don't know, it's like right there. I have my like little mini Speedy and I love that bag. I know that it doesn't fit my phone, but I still like it. I think it's cute and it's like nice to kind of run around with. It's kind of like a bag that's just not practical, but I love it anyway. So I get that. Like I get that you just kind of fall in love with things that are not practical, but I just don't. It's not for me. Like I'd rather put that money toward a Chanel classic flap or toward like a pre-loved Chanel boy bag because you can get some good deals on those. And I do love a boy bag. Like I love it, I love it, I love it. But yeah, that one's just not for me. Okay, so my camera stopped recording, but that's okay. We're getting back into it. This is the last one actually. So last but not least is the Coach Pillow Tabby bag. Now, I've been seeing this bag around Instagram. I completely respect Coach as a brand because that is one of like the first kind of like designer bags that I ever got. I loved Coach. Their quality has been really good recently actually. From what I hear, I've been watching like quite a few videos about people who are into Coach bags, and that is not the problem that I have. The problem is not that it's Coach. The problem is that the color that I like in it, that only color that I think that would be cute for me in, is the light color. And I feel like that color is just gonna get honestly so dirty. And I like the bag kind of, but I don't like it enough to like make a big deal out of it. So it's one of those things where it's just not unique enough. It's not different enough for me to be like, oh, I really love that, you know? Like, I think it's kind of cute. I just don't get why everybody's super hype about it because I feel like Coach has come out with some really cute bags that are like, if you're gonna go and buy a Coach bag, like, I feel like there are so many other options. I just don't really get why the hype is like all around this one bag. I just don't understand it. I don't really get why people are super like excited over it. It looks really soft though. So I haven't like seen it in person, but it looks really soft. And like I am a sucker for like soft, like supple leather. Love that. But I'm not sure why this bag just kind of blew up. Like maybe it's like an influencer thing and like influencers have it or something like that. I don't know why, but I just don't see anything that's like that much more special than their other bags. I don't get it. I'm not sure, but I do think it's kind of cute. It's just the colors, they have like a pink color. I just don't find that one is cute. I really just like that super pale color, and I just don't think that would be like practical for me. But and also like it doesn't really do that much for me. Like it's an okay bag. Like I like it, but I wouldn't like try to spend money on it, you know? Like I don't know how to explain that. That sounds weird, but I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, that one is just one that I don't get. I don't understand why it's blowing up. But that happens, like and like kind of the same way that the Givenchy Antigona blew up like a while ago, however many years ago that was. I just didn't get that one because it's such a plain simple bag, and I don't know. It's just kind of like the power of the internet, I think, because like you give it to a few influencers. I don't know if that's what happened, but you give it to a few influencers, and now everybody sees it, and they're like, oh my god, I love it, and it just turns into this big trend. But I guess that's life and that's trends. So I don't get it, but that's just me. Anyways, take what I say with a grain of salt because buy whatever you like. I'm a firm believer in that. I don't care if everybody else hates a bag and I love it. I'm gonna get it. So yeah, that's how I feel about all of these bags. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this one. We are so close to 10,000, so if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me, and I would love to have you as part of the family. Also, if you want to follow me on Instagram to see how I style my bags and my shoes and all that type of stuff, I'll put my Instagram right here. It is SwanXDawn, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.